stepping. Yeah. But that was my niggas. I'm in you. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas to the be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them, I see them, dap them and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
One Westworld.
Right. Everything is lawful. Westworld. The pressure on. I remember bringing nothing home. Make it little just to make it known. Steady, ready, better watch your tone. When I was 5'7", I was breaking. I had a 5'7", now I want the chrome. 9'11", I was in my zone. Lose the argument or lose your dome. Keep cool, ain't no running up. Damn, now I'm coming up. They coming against me, you dumb or what? You drawn, you done enough. They told me don't rush it, just wait my time. Paying attention, I see the signs. Coming right to me like Amazon. No time for distractions, I'm on the grind. Little shorty, your ticket, she knows she fine. Got a couple of so never mind. They throwing the shade cause they know I shine. Reason I'm going in overtime. You stuck in your ways, you keep fantasizing. I just go get it, don't think about it. Don't make it an issue, it ain't a problem. Not too much talking, just organizing. One Westworld, no way around it. Heavy, so you know I'm grounded. Too sturdy, I'm well rounded. Tunnel vision, I don't see a challenge. Get a minute, I'm killing it. Case closed, I don't need a gavel. Know you hate it, don't even matter. New page, still the same time.
People might, but just never forget that I do not. Always have that fresh in your mind. That I feel absolutely nothing for your pain and your problem. Because I know that all of your pain and problems are a test to make you stronger.
I live in a world where we coincide. If you're not ready, then stay inside. You drown in a wave, you gonna ride. You stick to the end, you get glorified.
Seeing if you're gonna step up into So you're gonna run away.
Stick to the end, you get glorified. Let's make it official, I'm one of them. One of the greatest is no exempt. It took me a minute to figure it out. I was struggling, it made a man. I shuffled the deck and I played my hand. Just give me a reason to put them on you. Didn't believe that I had me a vision. Should I believe that you niggas loyal? We giving up game, they fumbling plays. I'm tired of talking, I'm racked out. Before that we started, they tapped out. I jumped in my duffel and blacked out. What you witnessing is elevation. Glory road to my destination. The haters, it's a celebration. And I put that on my reputation. When the fall, this a demonstration. Get sick and I know they hate it. One Westworld every season. Hot boy, this dedication. I'm giving game, I don't need favors. Go against us, you won't see the danger. You ain't family, you a damn stranger. I'll beat your ass, I don't need a baby. I don't got time for excuses. I'm plotting on making the killer. I'm getting the feeling, they know that I'm coming, I'm running. Let's get to the business. I was still playing my post, taking the rim like diesel. Don't run with too many people. I don't feel none of us equal. None of us equal.
And there are some brothers and sisters that know that so much, they would never leave you. They would never abandon you. Since you have to stay alive here, they'll stay alive with you.
I live in a world where we coincide. If you're not ready to stay inside, you drowning away, or you gonna ride. You stick to the end, you get glorified. You stick to the end, you get glorified.
They're one West. 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 They're one West.
Nice, that's it. First phrase. That registry?
Wrong. Banya Howard, Banya Yashiala.
Wrong. Banya Howard, Banya Yasharab.
How Bashim Yash? Yahweh Bashim Yash Abrakata.
Yahweh Batum Yasharab Rakata.
La Yashua.
Muslim is makes a stand. Turn our Gadam to the face of east. We go do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Quadash.
Quadash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwa.
Malakwa.
Daba'ah.
Daba'ah.
Ratazak.
Ratazak.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratazak.
Ba'aratazak.
Kuwa.
Kuwa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nadananaw.
Nadananaw.
Come.
Come.
Cow.
Cow.
You want.
You want.
Wasalakanaw.
Wasalakanaw.
Kabawayanaw.
Kabawayanaw.
Wasalakanaw.
Wasalakanaw.
Kabawayanaw.
Kabawayanaw.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Tabayanaw.
Tabayanaw.
Bunaside one.
Bunaside one.
A ball.
A ball.
Hawashayanaw.
Hawashayanaw.
Mayat.
Mayat.
Right.
Right.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Waha'ala.
Waha'ala.
Watapara.
Watapara.
Hawalami.
Hawalami.
Amad.
Ahmad. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth,
In earth.
as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debts.
We forgive our debts.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever. So be it.
So be it. I cut the pound, the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Hashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Babu Kashah.
Baba Gashah.
Dunanaw.
Dunanaw.
Hakak.
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 Leopa'ah.
Leopa'ah.
Call Makala.
Call Makala.
We'll call Marawa.
Call Madawa.
Haka.
Haka.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazaraya.
Hamatazaraya.
Haka.
Haka.
Lahaki.
Lahaki.
Hamati.
Hamati.
Haka.
Haka.
Al-Kawa.
Al-Kawa.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Nagar-Shan.
Garshan.
Bashimi Habashah.
Bashim Yahushua.
Wadaman.
Wadaman. In the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the
The
power.
power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
Cast them
In
out.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Tell us in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Barakna.
Barakna.
Wayashala.
Wayashala.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Wadaman.
Wadaman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalm 21 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahari.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
Isari.
Izari.
Isari.
Ma'ai.
Ma'ai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Namawat.
Zamawat.
Regal.
Regal.
Al-Yanawan.
Al-Yanawan.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Anala'a.
Anala'a.
Yanawan.
Yanawan.
Wala'at.
Wala'at.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yashra'ala.
Yashra'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazal.
Tazal.
Al-Yah.
Yeah.
Yamyuk.
Yamyuk.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakai.
Yakai.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Belayala.
Belayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Makorah.
Korah.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapash.
Abnapash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazahat.
Taza'ak.
Baba Wa'ak.
Baba Wa'ak.
Ma'ita.
Ma'ita.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awalam.
Our love. In the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hill.
I will lift up my eyes into the
From
hills.
which cometh my help.
From which cometh my
My
help.
help cometh from the Lord,
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharala
he that keepeth Yahshua
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all
The
evil.
Lord shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going
The
out
Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth
This time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam.
Alahayah,
Al-Damayah.
Al-Damayah,
Lekah.
Lakah,
Al-Takarash.
Al-Thakarash,
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat,
All. Kayahana.
Kayahana,
Awabika.
Awabika,
Yahama.
Yahama,
Yawan.
Yawan,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al-Amaka.
Al-Amaka,
Ya'arayam.
Ya'arayam,
Sawada.
Sawada,
Wayada.
Wayatha,
Ya'ai Tazawa.
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Al-Tazapawaya.
Al-Tazapawaya,
Amaru.
Amaru,
Lakawa.
Lakawa,
Wanakakiyadam.
Wanakakadam,
Magaya.
Magai,
Wala'a.
Walaha,
Yazakar.
Yazakar,
Sham Yasra.
Sham Yasharala,
Awada.
Awada,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nawai Tazawa.
Nawai Tazawa,
Laba.
Laba,
Yakab.
Yakab,
Aya.
Ay,
Barya.
Arya,
Yakarata.
Yakarat,
Ahoya.
Ahoya,
Adawan.
Alawan,
Wayashmai.
Wayashamai,
Alayam.
Alayam,
Nawa'aba.
Mawa'aba,
Wahagari.
Wahagari,
Kabal.
Kabal,
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalat.
Wa'amalat,
Palashat.
Palashat,
Amishabi.
Amyashabi,
Tazawar.
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawat.
Nalawat,
Aimam.
Aimam,
Hayawat.
Iowat,
Zerawai.
Zerawai,
Banya.
Banya,
The Wat.
Lawat,
Salat.
Salat,
Aisha.
Aisha,
Laham.
Laham,
Kamari.
Kamadi,
Kasaya.
Kasaya,
Sarah.
Sarah,
Kayabi.
Kayabi,
Banakal.
Banakal,
Koyashawan.
Koyashawan,
Nashamat.
Nashamad,
Bayan.
Bayan,
Dahari.
the Ira,
Hayawat.
Iowat,
Daman.
Yaman,
Lahadam.
Lahadam,
Shayadam.
Shayathum,
Nada.
Nada,
Yabu.
Yabu,
Kaira.
Ra,
Wakasabak.
Wakasabak,
Wakasabak.
Wakasabak,
Wakatazalmanai.
Wakatazalmanai,
Call Nasikamu.
Call Nasiakumba,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Amaru.
Amaru,
Nairashak.
Irashak,
Lana what?
Lalawat,
Ah. Na'awat.
Na'awat,
Alahayam.
Alahayam,
Alahayam.
Alahayam,
Shayatamu.
Shayathum,
Kagagala.
Galgala,
Kakwash.
Quash,
Japanya.
Panya,
Rawaka.
Rawaka,
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash,
Shaba'ira.
Dabaira,
Ya'ira.
Ya'ira,
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba,
Dalahat. Hariyam, Khan, Deredat, Basairik, Wabasa, Wapath, Double Halam, Mala'ai, Panyahum, Kwala 1, Wayup, Bukwash, Shimka, Yahweh, Yabash, Wayup, Behold, Adiai, Wayup, Kapar, Wayup, Wayup, Da'ai, Kaya, Shimka, Yahweh, the body, Al-Yawan,
Ratazar. In the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
And hold not thy peace.
And hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted
Against
thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden
They
ones.
have said,
Come,
and let us cut them off.
let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah
Let the name of Yahshua
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
But they have consulted
They
together.
have consulted together
With one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
have confederate against
The
thee,
tabernacles of Edom.
tabernacles of Edom,
And the Ishmaelites.
and the Ishmaelites,
Of Moab.
and
the
the
Hakarim.
Hakarim,
Gabal. And Ammon. Amalek.
the
Philistine. With the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Asher is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
I
light.
have hope in the children of light.
So lust.
So love.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the
As
Midianites.
unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sarah.
As to Jabez.
As to Jabez.
At the brook of
The
Kison.
brook of Kison,
Which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
That became as known for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Their nose like a
And
red,
like Seir.
like Seir.
Yea.
Yea,
All their princes as Zabah.
all their princes as a body.
And as Zamunah.
And as Zamunah.
Who said,
Who said,
let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wind.
Make them like a
As
wind,
the stubble before the
as
wind.
the stubble before the wind,
As the fire burneth the
as
wood.
the fire burneth the
And
wood,
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy temper
with thy tip,
and make them
and
afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be
and
confounded
troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Sorry, this turn. Shabian, see?
All right, shalom, everyone. The water again for joining us. The water means thank you in Hebrew for joining us. This is the Isupk Chicago Sabbath service. We are going to pick up in the biblical narrative where we left off last week, which would be 1 Kings chapter 22 and verse 43. Here, let me get there. Make sure that's where we are.
Is it 22 and 43?
Time. So where we are in the biblical narrative, Salaki. Time. Where we are in the biblical narrative, Ahab was the king of Israel. He did things that he displeased the Lord. And the Lord unalived the brother. And we were at war with Syria at the time. And what the Lord did was he called a council in heaven. He said, he basically said, I want to kill Ahab. And he wanted to know, he asked the council how their ideas on how to do it. And a bunch of unclean spirits, came, and one said, they all had ideas, but the Lord didn't like any of them. And one spirit stepped up and said, I know what to do. I can unalive Ahab. And he said, I'm going to put a lie in the mouth of his prophets and have him go up onto the hill in the battle against Syria and become unalive. Now, his prophet, Ahab sought his prophets and asked them what the Lord, for them to prophesy about the battle. And they said, oh, the Lord is with you. The Lord is with you. Go up to the battle. You'll be successful. And Jehoshaphat heard this. Now, this is 400 prophets, 400 so-called prophets. And Jehoshaphat heard them so-called prophesying and was like, something's not right. He said, is there not one man of the Lord amongst them? Is there not one person that we can really talk to get counsel of the Lord? You know what I mean? These was 400 basically Christian pastors. Unknowingly, unwittingly, or knowingly or not lying to Ahab. And he said, yeah, that's Micaiah. But he always says terrible things about me. He said, I hate him. And Jehoshaphat told him, don't do that. Don't say that, king, because if you're hating the messenger of the Lord, you're hating the Lord. Right. So we went and saw Micaiah. Micaiah repeated what the prophet said. And then he broke down why they were saying that. He told them the vision of the Lord's counsel and the unclean spirit that said he was going to unalive Ahab. And Ahab's response was to lock him up. He said, lock him up until I return from the battle. And Micaiah said, well, if you return from the battle, then I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I'm telling you what the Lord told me. I'm prophesying to you what the Lord is, what's going on in heaven. The Lord showed me the vision of what has happened in heaven. He said, see, he always got negative things to say about me. He never got nothing good to say about me. Lock him up. And they locked him up. And Ahab went up to the battle. And Ahab got unalive. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at after Ahab's unaliving in battle against Syria, because he was the king of Israel that did unrighteous things in the eyes of the Lord. He displeased the Lord, as so many kings of Israel did after Solomon passed away. And like a lot of our leaders do to this day. All right, so we're going to pick up in verse 43. Mm-hmm.
Why could you're make 43. Verse 42.
22 and 43. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
Where you lock.
okay. Why you lock? Why you lock? Beloved. You said call?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2-syllable word right there.
Yeah. Like the bar, the car, and the bar.
Oh. But the call. Okay. A ma.
You skipped the words.
Oh. It's like it. The okay. The run. All right, yeah. The run. It's true. It's like
So
the rock. A top.
mm-hmm.
A tie.
I mean, that's a sub.
Asa, Agoya, Agowa, Agoya, Abba, Abba, yeah, what, Abayu, Abayua, Lana, Lana, La'a, Tor,
Sar.
oh, sorry. This is,
You got to speak up though, sir. So
come,
hear you on camera.
come.
It's a lot.
Magowa. Oh,
Got your glasses, sir? Or I can take over. You just do the English. Get it, Mariah.
Mama Nawa, Isupk, Hayashar, Bayanaya, Yahweh, Aka, Bamawa, La'a, Sarawa, Iwa, Bahan, Mazabakia, Wamakatayan, Baba Mawa, verse 44, Waya Shalom,
Wait, so where you at, Mariah?
verse 44 now.
You're on 22.
Yeah, come.
Because mine says something different at the end of that.
Yeah, so the end of verse 43 is Baba Mawaf.
Hold up. That's my
Yeah, that's verse 43.
yeah, on here I got Bayanaya Yahweh.
Nah, I'm way past that, sir.
At the end of 43. That's what I'm talking about.
But what you just read was the middle, because 43 got four lines, quotes on the phone. So you was at the beginning of Hayashar Bayanya
Now look,
Yahweh.
unless mine is incomplete.
Called the rock, the Asar.
Or are you reading 42?
I read 43.
Okay. See, at the end of mine it says Yahweh. I know they don't line up sometimes. I just want to make sure we
Yeah, let me check the book.
yeah, even in the book. It's
No, I say the white man is the devil. It's going on. Yeah, because on 40 on this one, I guess it's three verses.
yeah, that's why I had to stop you. So like let's start at the beginning of 43 again.
Let me get this. It's the book of 1 Kings, chapter 22, verse 43, the Hebrew. Book of 1 Kings, chapter 22, verse 43 in the Hebrew. Wayalak, Bakal, the rock, Isupk, Abayawa, La'ah, Sar, Mamanawa, La'ishawaf, Yashar, Ba'ayanya, Yahweh.
There we go.
Verse 44. Habamawaf, La'ah, Sarawah, Iwad, Ain, Mazabakin, Babakutari, Baba Mawaf. Oh, it's on the phone. It's a verse ahead. It's 45. Where is Shalom? Yahweh Shapat, Ain, Malak, Yasharala. Verse 46. Where you Thar, the Barya, Yahweh Shapat, Bagabu Wartawa, Ashar, Aisha, Wa Ashar, Nalakam, Hana'ah, Katawabiyam, Katawabi, Sapar, Debarya, Hayamayam, Namalakia, Yahweh, verse 47, Wayathar, Hakodash, Ashar, Nashar, Bayamya, Asab, Abayawa, Ba'ir, Man, Ha'aratazak, verse 48, Wamalak, Ayan, Ba'adawa, Natazak, Malak.
One more. Right?
Verse
43, 44. Okay. You got one more.
Verse 49. Where is Shapat, Aishar, Aisha, Anayawaf, Darashayash, Darashayash, Lalakaf, Abapayara, Lazaha, Wala'ah, Halak, Kaya, Nashabara, Nashabarawa, Abayawa, but Ayatazayawan, Gabar.
Thank you, sir.
First Kings 22 and 43. And he walked in all the ways of Asa, his father. He turned not aside from it, doing that which was right in the eyes of the Lord.
So right now we're talking about Jehoshaphat, who was the king of Judah at the time. So Jehoshaphat walked in the ways of his father Asa, and he did right in the eyes of the Lord. That's why in the battle, when now Ahab did wrong in the eyes of the Lord and displeased the Lord sent that lying spirit to deceive him and put him in the battle. He went and dressed as a regular soldier,
Right.
and had Jehoshaphat wear his kingly robes. And then when the troops of the Syrian troops came and saw Jehoshaphat, they wanted to kill Ahab. They had a mission to kill Ahab specifically. They had a whole troop dedicated to unaliving this man. And when they saw Jehoshaphat, they said, there goes Ahab, and they rushed him. You know what I'm saying? And Jehoshaphat was like, yo, I'm not him. You know what I mean? They said he screamed aloud. And when they heard him scream, they said, oh, wait, that's not Ahab. And then they left Jehoshaphat alone. So that's an example of the protection that the Lord had on Jehoshaphat, because those troops could have unalived him. Meanwhile, Ahab, trying to be slick, dressed as a regular soldier, as a regular trooper, ended up getting slain in the battle. You know what I mean? Because he displeased the Lord unalived him. Because Jehoshaphat did that which was right in the eyes of the Lord, he had the Lord's protection on him. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? That's why when this said he walked in the ways of his father and he did which was right in the eyes of the Lord, I had to rewind you back to the battle, because one king left alive and the other king left unalive. The one that was in favor of the Lord left alive, and the one that wasn't was unalived in the battle. You know what I mean? Just that simple. That's how important it is to make sure that you're in line with the Lord and following the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Nevertheless, The high places were not taken away, for the people offered and burnt incense yet in the high places. 44. And
Jehoshaphat.
That's Jehoshaphat. Okay, Slaki. And Jehoshaphat made peace with the king of Israel.
Right, because at one point when he met the king, he made peace with him. Because remember, Israel, the northern tribe, and Judah, the southern tribe, there's a division in Israel.
Right.
When King Solomon passed away and went to sleep with his fathers, as they say in the scriptures, Israel was divided. And never again, or not never, but since then, we have been divided as a nation. The northern and the southern kingdoms, the northern tribes and the southern tribes have not been unified since Solomon. You know what I mean? Because we just can't get along. Even though he said he made peace with the king of Israel. You know what I mean? We've had moments of peace. We've had moments of civil war. We've had all of that amongst ourselves. You know what I mean? But Jehoshaphat made peace with the king of Israel. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
45. Now the rest of the acts of Jehoshaphat and his might that he showed, and now he warred, and they not written in the. Am I saying that right? And how? Let me start over. Now the rest of the acts of Jehoshaphat and his might that he showed, and how he warred, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the king of Judah?
See, they're written right here. We saw how Jehoshaphat warred. You know what I'm saying? We saw the acts that he did. They're written right here for us to read. You know what I mean? So are they not written in the Chronicles of the Kings? Yes, they are. Keep going.
46. And the remnants of the Sodomites, which remained in the days of his father Asa, he took out of the land.
His father Asa, there was still some Sodomites in the land. Jehoshaphat did what the Lord wanted him to do and get them Sodomites out of our land. He took the land back from the Sodomites, which is what we're trying to do today. So I can go ahead.
47. There was then no king in Edom. A deputy was king. 48. Jehoshaphat made ships. Jehoshaphat made ships of Tarshish to go to Ophir for gold, but they went not, for the ships were broken at Zion Geber.
All right, let's call the next priest.
Next priest. Is it the original?
Ashaiah ben Yehuda ben Yasharallah.
Ashaiah ben Yehuda ben Yasharallah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabarakatham.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabarakatham. All right, let's get the next 7. Come on, sir. Picking up at 49.
Text 50. Is it 50?
Oh, wait. Yeah, 50. My bad. 50. Correct.
Book of 1 Kings, chapter 22 and verse 50 in the Hebrew. Where Shakah, Yehoshaphat, Ain, Abatayawah, where Kwabar, Ain, Abath Yawa, Ba'ayar, Dawada, Abba Yawa, Waya Malak, Yahweh Yahweh Rum Banawa the Kakyawa. Verse 51.
Mm.
Yeah, so this was heard that the middle the end of 43
Yeah,
that's correct. It went to 44, started at the next verse. So this is it's not
Salaki,
falling
yeah.
off. Yeah.
Yours is off too,
Yeah.
because you just read 51. So,
Oh,
yeah, so your phone is off also.
Yeah.
So, where's the, yeah.
so I just read 50. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I just read from the book there. Verse 52.
I started 50 because you didn't read 50.
Oh, okay, concept.
Yeah.
Book of First Kings, chapter 22 and verse 50. Azah, Amar, Akazah, Yahweh, Ban, Aka'ab, All, Yahweh Shapat, Yalakwa, Ibadya, Ain, Ibad, Iba, the Yak, Ba'an the Yak, Ba'an the Yawak, Wala'a, Abba, Yahweh Shapat, verse 51. Waya Shakar, Yahweh Shapat, Ain, Abathua, Yahweh Kobar, Ain, Abathua, Ba'ayar, Dawada, Abayawa, Waya Malak, Yahweh Yum, Yahweh Rum, Banawa, the Kakua, verse 52. Akazaya Hawa, Ban, Aka'a, Malak, Al, Yasharala, Bashamar, Rawan, Bashanat, Shabbat, Aishara, Layaha, Washapat, Malak, Yahawada, Waya Malak, Al, Yasharala, Sanathanium, verse 53. Waya Aisha, Hara'ai, Ba'ai, Yanaya, Yahweh, Wayalak, Badarak, Abiyawa, Wama, Waba, Darak, Amawa, Obadarak, Yabara'ain, Ban, Nabat, Ashar, Haka, Taya, Yasharala, verse 54. Waya Ibad, Aba'al, Waya Shatak, Waya Shabak, Salaki, Waya Shatak, Wa. Lawa. Wayaka Isa. Ah. Yahweh. Alahaya. Yasharala. Kakal. Ashar. Aisha. Abiyawa. Second Kings, chapter 1, verse 1. Wayapashai. Wayapashai. Moa'ah. Or Moa'aba. Wayasharala. Akaria. Moath. Aka'ah. Verse 2. Wayapal. Akazayar. Ba'id. Hushabaka. Hushabaka. Baal Yathwa. Ashar. Bashamarwan. Wayakal. Wayasharalak. Wayashalak. Malakiam. Waya Amar. Alaham. Lakawa. Darashwa. Baba'al. Zabawab. Alahaya. Iquarwan. Amma. Akaya. Makalia. Za'a. Let's get the English, and if you could, the English start at 49. I stopped Rome, Officer Rome, just one verse short. Book of First Kings, chapter 22 and verse 49. Then said Azahiah, the son of Ahab, unto Jehoshaphat, let my servants go with thy servants in the ships. But Jehoshaphat would not. Right. And if you know anything about how fathers and sons pass down tradition, that's a wise thing to do. Right. Like, your father and your grandfather were not in line with the Lord. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get these ships going, and you want your servants to go with mine. I'm too wild on that. Right. You know what I mean? Keep going. Sir. Verse 50. And Jehoshaphat slept with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David, his father. Mm-hmm. And Jehoram, his son, reigned in his stead. So Jehoshaphat, in line with the Lord, had his reign, got to sleep with his fathers. Now remember, Ahab got buried in Syria. You know what I mean? He got killed on the battlefield, and his body was buried over there like a regular little soldier. You know what I mean? But Jehoshaphat got to be buried and sleep with his fathers, which is an honor that is given to us, you know what I mean, when we are in line with the Lord. Even some of the wicked brothers still get buried with their father, but Ahab did not. And now we're on to the next chapter. What's up?
It's like, if I could, yeah, these dumb, I was about to say dumbass, these dumb want to be Egyptians, these Kemet cats. They always try to say, but we can't find no bodies of the Israelites in ancient Egypt. You know what I'm saying? They can care about this stuff. We don't give a damn about that. You know what I'm saying? But it clearly shows in the scriptures, plenty of verses where it tells you where people was buried at in the, you know what I'm saying, the biblical times.
But like we're moving on from the era of Jehoshaphat and Ahab, you know what I mean? And now we're into their sons' reign. Now let's see if the sons follow the fathers. Right. Keep going.
Verse 51. Ahaziah, the son of Ahab, began to reign over Israel in Samaria, the 17th year of Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, and reigned 2 years over Israel. Verse 52. And he did evil in the sight of the Lord, and walked in the way of his father.
So you can tell the brother did evil in his. He only reigned 2 years. You know what I mean? If you see a short reign like that as a king in Israel, more than likely that brother sinned. More than likely that brother did not follow the Lord. He followed, like in the very next verse, it shows you he followed after the ways of his fathers. Now the Lord unalived his father for being wicked. What do you think is going to happen to the son? You know what I mean? Keep going.
Go on, sir. Verse, Salaki, in the middle of verse 52. And in the ways of his mother, and in the ways of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who made Israel sin.
So he's following after how Jeroboam did, and all these other kings before him. You know what I mean? Remember, after Solomon passed away, the brothers that ruled over the northern tribes and the king, the brothers that are ruling over Israel have been out of you know what I mean, alignment with the Lord. You know what I mean? If I remember, Jeroboam is one of the ones that caused the split, and he spoke up against Solomon's son, talking about free us from the ways of your fathers, and put him on Front Street because Solomon, you know what I mean, in his old age, in his elder age, built all those temples to his heathen wives, and that caused Israel to idol worship. Well, they went and did worse than Solomon did. These brothers are idol worshiping and everything else in Israel. You know what I'm saying? And they continue that wicked tradition generation after generation after generation is what we're saying. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 53. For he served Baal.
They did what?
For he served Baal.
See what I mean? The very next verse, it shows you what he did wrong. He served Baal. Now the Lord says only God is God. The Most High is God, and it's only one God. Right. And that's who we're supposed to serve. Right. We're not supposed to serve any other God. We're not supposed to worship any other God. But they'll say, well, what about Jesus? What about Yahushua? That he's our king. Yahushua is not our God. There's only one God. That's right. You know what I'm saying? There's none beside him. Yahushua is the king of Israel. He's our king. Right. That's a difference. You know what I mean? Keep going.
And worshipped him and provoked to anger the Lord God of Israel, according to all his father had done.
So we see was this. If anybody's been following along, you know where this is finna lead to. His fate is more than likely going to be similar to his father's fate and the kings before him. You know what I mean? I guess our people are stubborn, hard-headed, stiff-necked people, man. You know what I mean? Ain't no way around it. You'll see a brother be unalive. Look at modern society. Ever since we were kids, we've seen brothers unalive dealing drugs, gang banging, and doing the things out here running the streets. And there's never a shortage of brothers that want to run out there and do the same thing and get unalived in the same fashion. Right. That is a horrible curse and a condition on our people, as you can see with kings, fathers following after their sons, following after their fathers' wicked traditions, not paying attention to the Lord, but following after the ways of their fathers. Go ahead.
If I could, what's so heavy about what you're saying is the same thing, like you said, is happening today, where you know, apple don't fall far from the tree, they like to say. And it's heavy because this is our culture, and we can see when your parents do something or your father, you just following them same footsteps, and it's the same thing happening today. And if our people just read these scriptures, they can see like the same condition we in now, it's the same thing we was dealing with back then.
1,000 years ago. Go ahead, sir.
And I guess we kind of say that kills that theory about karma. You know, you find yourself in bad situations and things of that nature. That's the Most High.
Come.
Right.
Yeah, look, yeah, exactly. The Most High is your karma.
Right.
There ain't no such thing as karma. You know what I'm saying? There's either you live right and live, or you live unright and you're unalive.
Right. You reap what you sow.
You reap what you sow. There's nothing new under the sun. All the stuff in the scriptures is true.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Generational curses, all of that stuff, because the generational curse is you doing the same wicked crap your father did. You doing the same wicked stuff your mother did. You doing the same wicked things your aunts and uncles and all of them did. That's what if you're looking at Ahab's son doing the same thing Ahab did. Ahab doing the same thing his father did, and so on and so forth, back and back and back. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
If I make this one more time, and then think about the fact that all of our people getting ready to celebrate Easter right now.
Yep.
And from generation to generation, that Latin been passed down. And you think it's innocent. You know what I'm saying? But
And a lot of our people gonna go out in them powder pink and powder blue and powder rain, every color you can think of, suits and dresses tomorrow. Right. And brothers and sisters are gonna be unalive tomorrow.
That's right.
On Easter Sunday.
Right.
Go ahead.
Not to carry on.
No, it's good. Go ahead.
But in this excerpt in the Bible here, it says 19 consecutive evil kings ruled in Israel. Like, and that it just goes to show, like, people try to say now, like, man, why can't we get right? Why can't we do right as a people? This is happened before. This ain't nothing new. Like you say, ain't nothing new under the sun. We always deal with these problems that when we ain't serving our Lord.
Good night. 19 consecutive kings did wicked sinned against the Lord, did wicked in the eyes of the Lord against Israel. You know what I mean? What's our problem? Our leadership.
Right.
Since biblical times, since Solomon died.
Right.
Come on, sir.
Your TD Jakes and your Creflo Dollars and all the rest of these wicked so-called leaders over our people. And the scriptures clearly say, for the wages of sin is death.
Yep.
So I don't get it.
But you want it. So this is just a biblical, and then I said not to go on about it because it's not a class, but you know, we are priests of the Lord, so Salakia. But this is a heavy example right here. You know, in a simple, what seems like a simple story, but this is life accounts of our ancestors, our forefathers. You know what I'm saying? This is how they lived and died. This is how they sinned. And like we're doing today, it's still happening today. 19 consecutive kings of Israel. That means 19 in a row. That's 19 generations of men ruling over our people. That's hundreds of years.
Right.
Doing wrong. And we still doing it today. And we don't want to turn from it. And then you get mad at the priests of the Lord when we tell you that that's not our way. That's not our tradition. We don't need to follow these people. We need to separate from these people. It's in the Bible. Why you think Jehoshaphat was good and Ahab wasn't? Because you got one king following the Lord, and then you got another king who's over majority. When it says Israel, that's majority of our nation right there, which in the northern tribe. You got one king doing wicked with the majority of our people, and then you got another king doing righteous with the minority of our people. Just like today. That's why Commander General Yohana is where he's at. I mean, that's why we follow him. Because all these other Israelite groups and these Christian churches and all these other people are doing wrong in the eyes of the Lord. They're doing wicked in the eyes of the Lord. But Commander General Yohana and Isupk, we're doing right in the eyes of the Lord.
That's right.
Period. All right, let's continue on. I don't want to get that phone call.
Will come. The book of 2 Kings, chapter 1 and verse 1. Then Moab rebelled against Israel after the death of Ahab.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2. And Azariah fell down through a lattice in his upper chamber that was in Samaria, and was sick. And he sent messengers and said unto them, Go inquire of Baal-zebub, the god of Ekron, whether I shall recover of this disease.
Mm. So a lattice is is strips of wood. It's a structure that's made with strips of wood or metal and how they like fasten together. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in a diamond shape, but it's used as a screen or a fence or supporting something, to climb, for climbing. So when he said he fell down through the lattice, he fell down in between a space and pieces in the wood, in his chamber, and he fell sick. So now he wants to go and get Beelzebub. You know what I mean? But as we said Beelzebub today, he said Baal-zebub. That's the original name of that demon. Yeah. Everybody thinks it's the devil. You know what I'm saying? The god of Ekron. So we know who Beelzebub is. And now instead of praying to the Lord, he's sending his priests to go pray to the god of Ekron. You know what I mean? Keep going. Was that it? No, that was it. Yeah, that was it. All right, let's get the next priest up.
I did 1 and 2. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he did it.
Next priest.
Block it.
Get that registry.
Karaka, Banyahawa, Banyashala.
Karaka, Banyahawa, Banyashala.
Yahabashim Yabshab Rakata.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Right. Ready to do that Hebrew or said you want to do this English? Let's see if we can share that love. All right, so we're going to pick up. This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter. 2 Kings. Oh, shoot, my thing just messed up. Yeah, 2 Kings, chapter 1, verse 3 in the Hebrew. Wamala'ak, Yahweh, Debar, Al-Yahah, Hatashabia, Kawam, Ilaha, Lakarath, Malakia, Malak, Malaka, Malakia, Malak, Shamarwan, Wadabar, Alaham, Amalakia, Ayan, Al-Yaham, Bayashalam, Bayasharala, Atham, Alakia, Alakayam, Ladarash, Baba'al, Zabayab, Zabawab, Aliyah, Ikarawan, verse 4. Wulakan, Ka, it's like Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Hamata, Ashar, Alayath, Sham, La'ah, Tharad, Mamana, Kaya, Mayath, the Mayath, Walla, Sakya, Wayalak, Al-Yahah, verse 5, Wayashawab, Sakya, Waya Shawabwa, Hamalakium, Alawan, Sakya, Al-Yawa, Wayamar, Al-Yaham, Maha, Zaha, Shabbatham, verse 6, Wayamarwa, Al-Yawa, Ayash, Ilah, Laqua, Laqua, Laqarath, Noah, Wayamar, Walaya, Alya, Slakia, Allah, Yana, Alanawa, Alayanawa, Laqua, Shawabawa, Slakia, Shawabwa, Amalak, Ashar, Shalak, Athkam, Wadabar, Wadabaratham, Aliyawa, Kaya, Amar, Yahweh, Hamalakia, Ayan, Alahayam, Bayasharala, Atha, Shalak, Ladarash, Baba'il, Zabawab, Al-Yahud, Allah Hayah, Ikarat, Iquarawan, Lakan, Hamata, Ashar, Aliyath, Sham, La'ah, Tadar, Tarad, Mamana, Kaya, Mawath, Hamawath, verse 7, Wayadabar, Wayadabar, Aliyaham, Maha, Shamapat, Mashapat, Ha'ayash, Ashar, Ilah, Lakarat, Laquarathcum, Wayadabar, Aliyakam, Hadabarium, Ha'alaha, verse 8, Wayamarwa, Al-Yawa, Ayash, Baal, Sha'ir, was a war, was a war, I war, was a war, Ma, Bamath, Bamath, Bamatanwa, Bamatanyawa, Wayashar, Aliyaha, Hatashabya, Hawa, verse 9, Wayashalak, Aliyawa, Ashar, Kamashat, Kamashyam, Wakamasyawan, Wakamasyawa, Wayalak, Waya'il, Al-Yawa, Wanaha, Yashab, Al, Ra'ash, Hahar, Wayadabar, Al-Yawa, Hayash, Halayaham, Hamalak, Debar, Radah. Pick up the English.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 1, verse 3 in the English. But the angel of the Lord said to Elijah, the Tishbite, arise, go up to meet the messenger of the king of Samaria, and say unto them, is it not because there is not a God in Israel, that ye go to inquire of Baal Zebub, the god of Ekron?
Ooh, so the angel of the Lord came down to him and said, so is it not a God in Israel? Like Israel don't got a God? So you're gonna go and to Beelzebub, the god of Ekron. You know what I mean? That's a heavy question that's a heavy question. He's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? No, excuse my language. Y'all got a nigga God. Why is you going to a heathen God? Is your God not good enough? Keep going.
Come, verse 4. Now therefore, thus saith the Lord, thou shalt not come down from that bed on which thou art gone up, but shalt surely die. And Elijah departed.
So that's talking to what Haziah. He said, okay, that bed that you up on, you're not coming down out there. You're not coming down out that bed. You're not coming out of that sick bed. You're gonna die. You're going to surely die. Elijah came, delivered the message, and left. You know what I mean? He followed orders and did his duty. Keep going.
Come, verse 5. And when the messengers turned back unto him, he said unto them, why are ye now turned back?
Why y'all turn around? You know what I mean? Don't be scared now. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And they said unto him, there came a man up to meet us, and said unto us, go, turn again unto the king that sent you, and say unto him, thus saith the Lord, is it not because there is not a God in Israel, that thou sendest to inquire of Baalzebub, the god of Ekron? Therefore thou shalt not come down from that bed on which thou art gone up, but shall surely die.
So like I got that wrong. After he departed, the messengers stopped. They turned back around and they went to the king to deliver the message. The king is like, what the heck are y'all doing back here? Didn't I tell you to go do this? And then they just delivered the full message in whole to him, letting him know what his fate is going to be. Keep going.
Come, verse 7. And he said unto them, what manner of man what manner of man was he which came up to meet you and told you these words? Verse 8. And they answered him, he was an hairy man, and girt with a girdle of leather about his loins. And he said, it is Elijah, the Tishbite.
So he was a hairy man. That brother had a fro, had a big beard, and he had a garment similar to what we wear today, down to his foot. You know what I mean? It was Elijah, the prophet. Keep going.
Come, verse 9. Then the king sent unto him a captain of 50 with his 50, and he went up to him, and behold, he sat on the top of an hill, and spake unto him, thou man of God, the king hath said, come down.
So now he sent the captain of 50. You know what I mean? Oh, I thought it wasn't no ranks. The UPK don't follow the Bible. He sent the captain of 50 with his 50 men. An officer of 50 in here has 50 men underneath them. Officer of 500 has 500 and so forth, and 1,000, 5,000, all that so forth and so on and so on. I mean, that's just a biblical example of how we follow the Bible. But he sent this man with his 50 men to go and ask Elijah to come back down and to speak to the king.
Right.
All right, we're going to call up the next priest.
Next priest. Registry.
Rosh Karab, Banya Howder, Banya Shala,
Rosh Karab, Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
Yabashi on Shabakatam,
Yabashim Yasharakta. That way.
Sabbath.
All right, picking up in Psalms 10.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 1, and verse 10 in the Hebrew. Where your eye, nah, Allah, Allah, ya, Allah, ya, Allah, ya, Hawa. No, ya, where you da, where you the bar.
Keep going.
Allah, Shar, Hatha,
That's a cup.
Haka, Ma, Hakamashim. Ayasha, Allah, Allahayim, Ya, Dawa, the Rod, Ash, Mom, Hasha, Mayim. What the Kala, mother, Ma, the Athak, Athak, what the Kamasha, Yathak, Kamashayak, Yatha, what the Rod, Ash, Hashamayim, what the Kala, other what the Wamasha, Kamasha, you what? Verse 11. Where you shah, where you shah, Waya Shala.
Shalak.
Waya Shalak. Allah Yawa. Shar. Kama Shah. Kama Shaya. Akab. What the
Do that after Sabbath, sir.
what the ma Shah Yawa. Where your eye where your eyes up. Where you duh where the bar. Allah what? Ashar. Oh, oh. Ayash.
Mm-hmm.
Allah. Hayam. Ka. Ashar.
Mm-hmm.
Amor.
Mm-hmm.
Hamalak. Mahara. What the Ra duh.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 12. Where your eye where your eyes are.
Shalak.
Yeah, the right to oh yeah.
Where your eye. Allah ra
Mm-hmm. No ra.
Allah yaha. Where you the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Allah ya ama ayash
Mm-hmm.
la yum ana ya dawa the wada the
Ra.
oh sorry the ra ash ma
Man.
mom sorry
Mm-hmm.
hasha mayum what the kala the ra
Mm-hmm. Shalak.
kalaka athak wa the kama sha wa that wa yak like
Mm-hmm.
what the ra ash Allah hayim ma Ma. Hashemayim.
Mm-hmm.
With the
Call.
with the call of the what
Mm-hmm.
what the come shut what
Mm-hmm. It's like clapping. I'm letting Rock finish the conversation.
Now,
Good job.
Verse 13. Where you shop, where you shalak, shar, kamachiyam, shilashiyam, wakamosh, wakamah, shayar, where you at, where you bay up, shar, hamashiyam, hamashilashiyam, where you karat, where you karai, baraki what, lanagad, al Yahweh, where the khan, al you what, where the bar, al you what, a yash, Hayam, Dayaquar, Na'a, Napashaya, Wanapash, Ibadiyak, Abya, Mashamayam, Bayanayak, verse 14, Hana, Yarada, Ach, Man, Mashamayam, what they call, Ath, Shanaya, Sharya, Hakamashiyam, Harashinayam, Wa'ath, Hamashayaham, Wa'itha, Dayaquar, Napashaya, Bayanayak, verse 15, Waya Debar, Ma'alak, it's like Mala'alak, it's like Mala'ak, Yahweh, all, Al Yahweh, the Rub, Awatawa, all, the Rub, the Pasha Yawa, Waya Kwam, Waya Ra, Awatawa, all, Hamalak, verse 16, Waya Debar, Al Yawa, Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Ya'ain, Ashar, Shalakah, Malakayam, that a rush, Bawa'at, Zabawa, Yaha, Alaya, Akorwan, Hamalabalia, Ayan, Alahayam, Bayasharam, let a rush, Badabaria, it's like Badabarwa, Yakan, Hamata, Ashar, Ayath, Shum, La'at, Dara, Mamana, Kaya, Mawath, Tamawaf.
Captain in the English, starting at verse 10.
Call. This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 1, and verse 10. And Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, if I be a man of God, then let the fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And there came down a fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50.
Hey, that's plain. That don't need no breakdown. Keep going.
Verse 11.
All right, here's the breakdown. Don't play with the priests of the Lord.
Right.
Man, keep going.
Verse 11. Again also, he sent unto him another captain of 50 and his 50. And he answered and said unto him, O man of God, thus hath the king said, come down quickly. Verse 12. And Elijah answered and said unto them, if I be a man of God, let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And the fire of God came down from heaven and consumed him and his 50.
See, people might be like, well, that's a little bit extreme. That's right. Listen, he already delivered the message. What else is there to discuss? That's what's going on here. I came to you. I did what the Lord told me to do. I delivered the message to your king. Your king is going to be unalive. Now, the king is trying to come and try to send them to go get him so he could try to work something out, negotiate. Elijah is not about to disobey the Lord.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if I'm a man of God, let the fire come down and consume you and your 50 men. I did my job. Now they're trying to get Elijah to come back and take the prophecy back. That's what this king is trying to do, because nobody wants to die. You know what I mean? But the Lord already said, this guy, you're not coming out of your bed. It's a wrap. You're done. You're finished. You're out of here. He trying to send these men to intimidate Elijah. You're sending 50 men to go get one brother. But this brother is a priest of the Lord. And he's doing what the Lord wants him to do. He's not about to go against God for no king, and neither are we.
Right.
Let's keep going.
Verse 13. And he sent again a captain of the 30, of the third 50 with his 50. And third captain of 50 went up and came and fell on his knees before Elijah and besought him and said unto him, O man of God, I pray thee, let my life and the life of these 50 thy servants be precious in thy sight. Verse 14, behold, there came fire down from heaven and burnt up the two captains of the former 50s with their 50s. Therefore, let my life now be precious in thy sight.
You see how this captain came? He came humble. The other ones came up. Hey, come on down out of it. Come on. The king wants you. First was, hey, the king is summoning you. Come here. He said, come here. Let's go. Gone. The next ones came talking about, hey, the king said, come on, quickly. Let's go. There you go. This dude said, please, sir, Adawan, if you could, Baba Kashab, let my life be precious and the life of my men. I know what happened to the other two. I know what happened to them 100. You know what I mean? 102 brothers then got burned by fire. Please don't burn me and my men. Could you please, sir, if you could, you know what I'm saying? Right. Let my life be precious in your sight. Don't burn me up and my men. This brother came humble. Right. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 15, and the angel of the Lord said unto Elijah, go down with him, be not afraid of him. And he arose and went down with him unto the king.
You see that? Elijah waited for the order from the Most High. Elijah wasn't finna leave. He wasn't coming down to go with these men. It didn't matter how many men the king sent. The angel of the Lord told Elijah to go and prophesy and give a message from the Lord to the king.
Right.
Right? Elijah followed the order, Khan and Wakan. And then when the order was done and carried out, he went back home. And he did not leave out of his home to go and deal with this person that the Lord told him was going to be unalived until the angel said, it's okay. You can go with them. Don't be afraid of them. Don't just go. They will not harm you.
Right.
And he said, Khan and Wakan. Elijah waited for the order. Keep going.
Verse 16, and he said unto him, thus saith the Lord, for as much as thou hast sent messengers to inquire of Baal, the god of Ekron, it is not because there is no God in Israel. I was like, because there is no God.
No.
Oh,
start at the top again.
Verse 16. And he said unto him, thus saith the Lord, for as much as thou hast sent messengers to inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron, it is it not because there is no God in Israel to inquire of his word? Therefore, thou shalt not come down off that bed on which thou art gone up, but shalt surely die.
So once again, he went to the king and he delivered the same message that the Lord told him to deliver. Why are you sending messengers over to Ekron for their god, Beelzebub? Is it because there is no God in Israel? And because you're doing this, and you want to go past God, and you want to go idol worship, you want to go to another nation's God to be healed, you want to go to another nation's God for guidance, you want to go to another nation's God for mercy, you're not going to come up off of that bed that you're on. You're not going to be healed of your sickness. You're not going to be healed of your disease. You are surely going to die.
Right.
And that's not Elijah telling him this. Elijah is delivering the message from the Lord and doing his duty. And you see, he didn't change the message. He didn't alter the message. The same message that he gave to his messengers, the king's messengers, is the same message that he just came and delivered to the king himself in person. So that same goes for us as men of the Lord. The same message that we deliver on the streets, the same message that we get in class, the same message that we deliver amongst ourselves and to our brothers is the same message that we should be able to deliver to the President of the United States. It's the same message we should be able to deliver to T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Jesse Jackson, Barack Obama, Nelson Mandela, whoever the hell comes in front of us. We don't alter the Lord's word. We don't alter the Lord's message.
Right.
Just like our forefather Elijah did before us. They sent 150. Now, if you add the captains, they sent 153 men to go and collect him. Only 51 of those men survived the fury of the Lord. And in the same way it'll be with us. And with that,
Margin, it's us.
Laya Charlotte.
Brothers lined up. Let's salute the scrolls. Brothers want to line up.
yeah, line up in rank order, salute the scrolls. Up here. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua brought you up.
Yahweh Bashim Yahshua brought you up.
Yahbashim Yahshua brought you up.
Yahweh Bashim Yahshua brought you up. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua brought you up.
Yahweh Bashim Yahshua brought you up.
Yahweh Bashim Yahshua brought you up.
Sorry, we turn. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer. It's like the Panakadam. Let me turn face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw. Shabbat Shemayim. Kwadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakbaka. Taba'ah. Ratazai. Hayah. Aisha. Baratazah. Kawak. Hayah. Bashemayim. Come. You won. What's the luck now? Couple white now. What's the luck now? Couple white now. Double yay now. On the side one. A ball. How was shine now? My young. Kaya. Look up. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. I will love you.
Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts. We forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be.
I cut the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai,
Babu Kushah.
Baruch Shah,
Thundernaut.
Lathunana,
Hakat.
Hakat,
Hakat.
Hakat,
Larapa'ah.
Narba'a,
Call Makala.
Call Makala,
Wakal Madawa.
Wakal Madawa,
Hakat.
Hakat,
Latahar.
Latahar,
Hamatazarayim.
Amatazarayim,
Hakat.
Hakat,
Lahaki.
Lahaki,
Hamati.
Lamati,
Hakat.
Hakat,
Al-Kawa.
Al-Karawa,
The Tama'ah.
the Tama'ala,
The Gershon.
the Garsha,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Water Amud.
the Wada Aman in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
Name Yahweh Shai.
please give us the power,
Please give us the power.
power to heal
Power to heal
all manner of sickness,
all men of sin.
and all manner of disease,
All men of disease.
power to cleanse the lepers,
Power to cleanse the leper.
power to raise the dead,
Power to raise the dead.
power against unclean spirits,
Power against unclean
to
spirits.
cast them out
Cast them
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
out. Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be.
Thank you for me. Play the best Israel, the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai,
The Rockland out.
Barakina,
Wayashral.
Wayashram,
Wahabayah.
Bahal Bayah,
Sapari.
Sapari,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Water Amud.
the Wada Aman in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
Name Yahweh Shai.
bless us
Send son.
and Israel and the school
And the school.
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Name Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be.
Thank you so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah,
Hayanya.
Ayanya,
Al-Hahari.
Al-Hahari,
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah,
Aizari.
Aizari,
Aizari.
Aizari,
Ma'ai.
Ma'ai,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Aisha.
Aisha,
Shemayam.
Shemayam,
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah,
Al-Yadan.
Al-Yadan,
Namawat.
Zamawat,
Regal.
Regal,
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam,
Shamar.
Shamar,
Hanala'ah.
Anala'a,
Yanawam.
Yanawam,
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah,
Yayashan.
Yayishah,
Shawamar.
Shawamar,
Yasharal.
Yasharal,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shamar.
Shamar,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Tazal.
Tazal,
Al-Yeh.
Al-Yeh,
Yanuka.
Yanuka,
Yawamam.
Yawamam,
Hashemat.
Hashemach,
Na'ah.
La'ah,
Yakai.
Yakai,
Wayarah.
Wayarah,
Belayallah.
Belayallah,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Makarai.
Makarah,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Afnapash.
Afnapash,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Taza'at.
Taza'atka,
Baba Wa'at.
Wawa'at,
Aita.
Ma'itah,
Wa'at.
Wa'at,
Awalam.
our love in the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hill,
I will lift up my eyes to see him.
from which cometh my help.
From which cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from the house
made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
Even I suffer thy foot to be moved.
Even if some foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharallah
he that keepeth Yah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
taking the slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
and thy coming in,
coming
from
in.
this time forth,
This time forth,
and even forevermore.
and forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayah.
Alahayah,
Al-Damayah.
Al-Yamayah,
Laka.
Lakah,
All Takarat.
all Thakarah,
For all Tashakwat.
all Tashakwat, all
Kayahana.
Kayahana,
Awadik.
Awadika,
Yahama.
Yahama,
Yawan.
Yawan,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al-Amak.
Al-Amik,
Ya'ariyambu.
Yahariyamu,
Sawada.
Sawadah,
Wayada.
Wayadah,
Ya'ai Tazawat.
Ya'ai Tazawah,
Al-Tazapawaya.
Al-Tazawah,
Amara.
Amara,
Lakawa.
Lakawa,
Wanakakiyadam.
Wanakakidam,
Magaya.
Magal,
Wala'a.
Wala'ah,
Yazakar.
Yasakar,
Sham Yashara.
Sham Yashrala,
Awada.
Awadah,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nuawai Tazawat.
Nawai Tazawah,
Labat.
Labah,
Yakad.
Yakadwa,
Kaya.
Ad,
Barya.
Arya,
Yakarati.
Yakarat,
Ahoya.
Ahoya,
Adawa.
Adawan,
Wayashimai.
Wayashimai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Nawa'ab,
Mawa'ab,
Wahagari,
Wahagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalat,
Wa'amalat,
Palashat,
Alashat,
Amishabi,
Amishabi,
Tasawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawat,
Nalawat,
Imam,
Aiman,
Hayawat,
Hayawat,
Zerawat,
Jerubah,
Labani,
Labani,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamari,
Kamadi,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sarah,
Sarah,
Kayabi,
Kayabi,
Banakal,
Manakal,
Kwayashawan,
Koyashwan,
Nashamadu,
Nashamat,
Bayat,
Bayat,
Dahir,
Da'ir,
Hayawat,
Hayawat,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adam,
La Adam,
Shayatam,
Shayakam,
Nada,
Lada,
Yatmu,
Yadmu,
Kaira,
Ira,
Wakazabah,
Wakasabah,
Wakazabah,
Wakasabah,
Wakazalmanai,
Wakasazalmanai,
Call Nasir Kamu,
Call Nasiyakamu,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amar,
Amar,
Naira Shah,
Nairashah,
Nanawat,
Nalawat,
Na'awat,
Na'awat,
Alahayam,
Alahayah,
Alahayat,
Alahayah,
Shayatamu,
Shayakamu,
Kagala,
Gogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rawaka,
Rabaka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Dabaira,
Dabair,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ir,
Wakalahab,
Wakalahab,
Dalahat,
Dalahat,
Hariyam,
Ariyam,
Khan,
Khan,
Deradakma,
Daradakma,
Basaira,
Basairika,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapat,
Wapat,
Dabahalam,
Dabahalam,
Mala'at,
Mala'at,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Walawan,
Wayat,
Waya,
Wakwash,
Wakwash,
Shibka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabash,
Yabash,
Wayat,
Waya,
Behold,
Behold,
Adiyai,
Ayai,
Wayat,
Waya,
Kapar,
Kapar,
Wayat,
Waya,
Abad,
Abad,
Wayat,
Waya,
Ta'ir,
Da'ir,
Kayat,
Kaya,
Atha,
Allah,
Shibka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Abad,
Abad,
Ayawan,
Ayuwan,
Kal,
Kal,
Haratazah.
in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make it to flow.
And they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
Have taken crafty counsel
That take crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted
And consult
against thy hidden one.
against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah
That the name of Yahweh
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
But they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They have confessed against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Israelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarene,
read
Gabal,
the ball
and Hammon, and Amalek, the Philistines,
Philistine
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them,
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as to the reading
as to Sisera,
as to the Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
the brook of Kison,
the brook of Kisah,
perished at Endor.
prepares the indoor.
They became the dung for the earth.
They became done for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make the nobles like rich,
and like Saer.
like yeah.
Yea, all their princes as Sabah
All the princes that
and as Amunah,
who
who said,
said,
let us take to ourselves
let it take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
how said,
Oh, my power,
oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like the
as
wind,
the stubble before the wind,
so the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burning the wood,
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy temper,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy
And
soul.
fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
They may see thy
O Yahweh,
oh, yeah.
let them be confounded,
Let them be confounded,
troubled forever.
trouble forever.
Yea, let them be put to shame
Let them be put to shame.
and perish, that men may know
Let them be known
that thou,
that
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over the earth. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh, Yes, Matah, Sabbath service dismissed.